This is Aussie Mac Zone. We'll cover everything Apple, including Macs, iPhones, iPads, and more. All this from an Aussie perspective. Sit back, relax, insert yourself into the zone. The Aussie Mac Zone.
Hello everybody, welcome to show 177, Aussie Mac Zone. I've got Nick here again, Garth with me as well, excellent. And remember, we're brought to you by athwebhosting.com.au with affordable and competitive plans, 99.95% uptime, domain registration, cPanel industry standard from $5.95 per month when paid annually. And with the upgrades he's just done, everything is streaming along super fast, a lot faster than before. So it's really good to hear. And good on you, Glenn. Thanks, mate. So, Garth, how are you?
G'day, Michael. Good, mate. How are you?
I'm much, much better now, thank you. Yeah. Had a bad 2 weeks, but that's all right. We're
Your
back now.
heat has... yeah. Far out. So we missed last week. Michael was feeling well and truly under the weather, so all back. And I hope that you survived all the heat you guys were having down south there.
Yeah, it was filthy. It was filthy on Saturday. Apparently, a bit of general crap knowledge here was the 15 hottest places in the world were in Australia on Saturday, and Penrith, where I live, was number 9.
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah.
Far out.
So yeah, it was the
Well,
first
it was certainly pretty bloody bad, I can tell you that much, even here.
First time I'd seen 46. So, and then Sunday I was lucky enough to be down in Wollongong. It was 26 degrees. I had a sea breeze. It was beautiful. Overcast. I got a bit of windburn as opposed to sunburn, but beautiful. Just sitting there, doing nothing in the breeze. Awesome. So, Apple exceeds guidance. Or have we lost him? No, it's a bit jumpy. Have we lost you, Garth? It's a bit jumpy. We've lost his audio. He did move on a bit.
Good.
Here we go.
I can hear you, but obviously you can't hear me. I'm going to get full video.
Yep. We've lost him for a minute. We'll just see if he can come back.
Okay, I just... Got audio back?
Yeah.
You got audio?
Nah, it's still a bit dicky.
Okay, I just turned off video. Is it? And that's with no video.
Yeah, it still gets a bit of lag in there.
Hang on.
You got your iPhotos turned off? Your photos turned off?
No, that's all sorted. I'll go on to phone.
Sorry, man. These poor Queensland people don't have NBN, Nick.
I know.
Huh? No, it's all right. But one of my customers.
You start going with your story, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. While Garth's working away. So our Aussie Apple Ramblings. So Apple exceeds guidance. Apple reports record first quarter results. So the holiday quarter is historically Apple's biggest, and Q1 2017, which ended on December 31st, was no exception. Apple has reported 78.3 million iPhones, 13.1 million iPads, 5.4 million Macs, as well as an all-time record quarterly revenue of 78.4 billion with a B. So, yeah, some people will say, oh, yeah, but, because the way Apple reports, and this is everybody that reports these different quarters, yes, there was an extra week. But there's always an extra week every few years because of otherwise you end up with just the wrong number. Garth coming back apparently, and it could have still broken their record if they reported daily figures, which they don't. They just say this is the amount of money. I've got a link to the Apple report, but there's also everyone's saying, oh, but the iPad went down again. The iPad went down again. The iPad went down again. But it's still like I've got iPads that are, at least 4 years old now, probably 5 years old, 6 years old, that are still working fine. So people aren't going to be, they don't buy them, like you say, like a Mac. Probably every 5 years or so, people will buy a new one. So, just it'll plateau out one day.
We're going to see somewhere doing some analysis based on how long each device had supported OS. So the Macs were back to about 6 years or so, 6 or 7 years, and iPads were 4 to 5 years. And in those restrictions, there were still twice as many iPads used than there are Macs being used currently, based on the sales figures that they can gain. So it has gone down again, and that's fine. But guess what? If anyone's still concerned about Apple removing the headphone jack from the iPhone, then I think that's about time they got over it.
well, 78.3 million people weren't worried about it.
Exactly.
So your video's frozen again, just so you know. Yeah. But but
great. That's fine. Might just turn it off.
Yeah, it's a bit laggy there too on the audio, just while you're doing that. But what wasn't widely reported, Tim Cook believes that the services sector of their income will double this financial year. That's a pretty big call. So maybe he knows about some TV deals that may be coming, or maybe something special in iCloud that we'll all want to sign up for, or Apple Music or something like that. But it's a pretty big call to say the services sector, which is iTunes and Apple Music and the App Store, will double. So what do you reckon about that one?
Yeah. And that could actually take us on to a few rumours. So what's he talking about?
What's he going on about? Yes.
Yeah. We got another patent lodgement or something, didn't there? Was it?
About
another patent lodgement.
The fold-in half iPhone.
No, that's not the one I was talking about.
That's not the one you're talking about? They
got another.
Go on.
Fold-in half iPhone. I hope
they've got a foldable iPhone coming, so it'll be the Motorola Flip without the Motorola name. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Are we going to finally see a some sort of Alexa type device?
I don't know. The Apple TV's there already, I think, isn't it? Just that you've got to have the remote to talk to it.
So you a microphone enabled remote?
Yeah, well, that's what we've got already. The Apple TV's got a mic in it. In the new one, the Apple TV 4's got a mic in it.
In the remote control?
Yeah, so you can do Siri searches for...
Oh, it has too. Of course it has. Yeah. It's not always listening though, is it?
No. Do you want it to be always listening?
Well, if we're talking about an Alexa type device, then yes. You don't want to... Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah.
The convenience is saying, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like I can go, hey, Siri. And, listen to me. Hello, Siri. How you going? You listened. Good girl.
Yeah. But that runs into other hassles, isn't it? Because it runs into the point where if I want to add something to my calendar, everyone can add something to my calendar. So it's got to get cleverer than Alexa, doesn't it?
Yes. Well, no. Well, see, Alexa doesn't have I guess it doesn't really have that functionality, does it?
Or even the Google one. Even Google's new one.
Yeah.
The Google Home.
Yeah.
It doesn't have individuality either, as far as I know.
No. And, we've sort of discussed that sort of thing before, and just because that is an issue doesn't mean there's not a good solution for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether, say I've got the family set up, and once you have shared iCloud stuff, you start to, the whole family thing with Apple Music. Maybe we could see some other kind of family subscription where you just buy one lot of iCloud storage, for example.
Yeah.
You all get your own things like you do with, say, with Microsoft 365. You all get your own space, but it's the one family subscription for iCloud. You get your Apple Music. Maybe you get some other kind of TV offerings in there as well. With your Alexa device, your Apple cylinder,
Yeah.
or whatever they,
But maybe if I'm using my phone, maybe if I'm using my phone to do the entry with, or to do the search with, it will know that it's me, as opposed to Karen asking the same question.
Yeah.
It knows it's her.
Yep.
As opposed to
But
being,
what you could easily have is the common device, the TV or the Alexa type deal, could easily be enabled to add stuff to the family calendar.
Yeah.
Like we've got various shared calendars amongst the family, kids' timetables and shared. Yeah. So anyone could, that one's open for anyone to add stuff to.
Yeah.
There's already some version of recognizing the voice currently in the iPhone. You know how you have to train it for your own voice?
Yes. Yeah.
Possibly it would recognize who's talking to it just from the voice print.
Well, he's getting cleverer and more and more clever, isn't it?
Well, we're talking about we're talking about iPhones that are going to be see-through in not too long, So, yeah, the whole collision of your iPhone with augmented reality. Imagine an iPhone where all the stuff was just held in the top and the bottom, or in the sides, and the whole screen, when the screen was blank, you could see straight through it. So
maybe this is why Tim's so excited about. He's been pushing the augmented reality as well, hasn't he?
Absolutely. So over and over again.
Yeah. So he must know something. I'm sure he's been talking to a few people.
I'm sure he's been telling a few people what to do as well.
Yeah. So what about?
There's a whole range of possibilities in there.
Yeah, and that's just the phone. Like, we're still waiting on what's going to happen with the iPads. What do you reckon?
I don't know. I really don't know. So presumably we'll get new ones announced. What, March time? We might have an event announced any time before too long. Hopefully a few new Macs, other than the Pro books.
Yeah, iMac with what do you reckon? The Thunderbolt 3 USB-C ports
Stick
on
with
the
the
back.
same 5K display, I'd say, but just upgraded innards. I don't think you need to do much with that current the current, iMac. I don't think you need to do a whole lot to it. Just needs to be updated inside.
Yeah. And even that's doesn't have to be a big update. Just
no.
Now that the latest processors are out, so
your Mac Mini now that could use a bit of an update. But once again, not to the form factor, just to the, to the innards.
And I don't think I believe most people either use them as servers, which is what I do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 going here at the moment. Different versions of Mac Minis, or they're a desktop machine that people use for email and searching the web. They don't, and they work great for that already.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and they're a great form factor. Yes.
Sorry, just had an intruder in the room.
That's all right. So,
go on now.
So just knowing what's happening in the next short amount of time. It's not that far. Oh
no, that's right. I just can't imagine, other than spec bumps, what they can do with another iPad. Because we're expecting that in the near future. So other than spec bump type stuff and slightly different form factors, I don't know what to expect.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah.
All right, just give me 1 sec, because I just saw a mistake that I've got happening on the broadcast. So give me 1 sec. I'm sorry, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
ago. I just had to fix the episode number when it was on wide angle. So out of practice for a week. So yeah, but now it's right. So yeah. So what other rumours we got? Anything?
No.
IMAX, Max.
So we've got
iPad.
Stuff coming soon is what I hope for.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that WWDC will see some kind of completely new device, whether it be a HomeKit type thing, a home
device,
like
a Alexa / Google Home /
yeah. I really hope we see something like that. Well, at least just something new. Give me something new.
So here's something new because it only just came out.
Yes.
So whilst searching the App Store, I found there's a game based on ABC Australia's Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries, and released by released by Tin Man Games. Who are no stranger to game, books and fictions. In fact, they may be one of the oldest and certainly most prolific developer in the App Store in that genre. But with their latest one, Miss Fisher and the Deathly Maze, they try something new, the visual novel genre. So it came out just the other day, and it's coming to Android later on, and it stars Phronnie Fisher as she tries to apprehend the ever-elusive and mysterious Murdoch foil, and it's based on the show, and the artwork's quite good. I haven't, because I only saw it today, I haven't actually bought it, but I will be attempting it. This one I will attempt it and do a review on it, but because that is one show that I actually watch. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, we love those, and I've read a lot of the books as well.
Yeah. So yeah, they got a little game thing happening there.
That's so funny. It's hilarious. That's yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. The artwork does look good. So, yeah, don't forget everybody. We're planning a couple of Aussie Mac Zone get-togethers in April. So if you email Garth or myself your suburbs, so we can figure out some central locations. And as I said, the more people for each state will decide where we go. A few people have emailed us so far, and also I'm thinking in Sydney anyway, Saturday, April 1, because Glenn will be down here from Queensland, and also it's Apple's birthday, April the 1st.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, but
is it?
Yes. So Glenn will be down here for the weekend. So.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be in Sydney next year.
Well, we're looking forward to it then, aren't we? Why are you travelling? Why are you travelling down here, sir?
A long time ahead. Well, I've just booking a holiday. We're going over to New Zealand for a week before Christmas, or around Christmas time, and catching a cruise ship back.
Okay. Yeah.
And sailing into Sydney around the beginning of January.
Oh,
so we'll have a couple of days in Sydney down beginning of January.
Oh, well, we'll look forward to seeing you and annoying you.
There we go. You know how they always have the Mac Mania. They always have the Mac Mania cruise. We'll have the Australian Mac Mania cruise. You just have to get on the same ship that I'm on. That's it.
So yeah, I'm just remembering to promote Aussie Tech Radio. At Aussie Tech Radio, www.aussietechradio.com. Don't forget also the Aussie Tech Security Podcast and our awesome friends at the Aussie Tech Heads Podcast, who we haven't picked on for a while, but I'm sure we'll start very soon.
They must be due some picking on by now.
Yes. Yeah. So I found a transformative app, which I'll do a proper video screenshots and everything of, because it's unbelievably awesome. It's called the MyScript Stylus Keyboard for iOS and that other mobile OS. I got it for my iPad Pro to start with, but it was so good I installed it on my iPhone as well. And you can even use your finger to actually write with, and it'll just you just start writing, and my handwriting's crap, right? And you just start writing and it actually puts it down there. You can use your finger and it'll just keep adding the words to it. It just happens automatically. It's awesome. Unbelievable. I've been waiting for this for ages and ages, and this is how it's done. And it's free. So I've even put it on my phone so I can use my finger to write with. I've got a couple of different styluses too. I was trying to use my really good stylus,
what's the app called?
My Script Stylus Keyboard. So it's actually a keyboard that you install.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and then so when you're trying to enter text, you click on the globe icon, select. So where you normally click on emojis, for example, you click on that.
Yep.
It lets you choose another keyboard, which you choose the stylus one. It puts a little line there, and you just start writing on the line with your finger, for example. And it just as you're writing, it's transforming it. Like not going away and doing it. It's just as you do it. So yeah.
Yeah. Is it Apple Pencil compatible? So does it? If you're using a pencil, will it reject palms and so forth?
Yeah.
Have to pop that on my wife's and tell her to give it a go.
Yeah, it is. It's like unbelievable, because it's something that you'd think was reasonably easy, and it's never really happened until this is the first one I've seen, and I gave up probably 12 months ago, but I've just been fiddling now trying to get, as I said, a stylus to work on my phone, but it only works on one of them only, not the pencil, but it's a Donut stylus. It appears to only work on the iPad. That's a powered one, but I've got a non-powered one as well that I can use. So I'll use that on the phone. So yeah, brilliant.
Excellent.
Have you got anything?
New pens? No, I mean no. New apps? No.
No.
No, nothing.
So I'm just going to show some people something here at the moment, which it's called the W3 stand from Elago, not Elgato. It's Elago, and it's called the W3 stand. So I'm just going to show it up on the video, and it is based. If I'm sitting on the cord, there we go. It's a little Mac, the original Mac. And then, so that's next to my bed. I take my watch off, put it in the stand, which is just straight, just goes into the stand like normal. And then it would, if I was plugged into a USB port, I'll just see if I can do that, so that it actually shows up properly. There we go. It may not be plugged. Yeah, here we go. And there it is there. So it's just got the time in the green, like when you're on the bedside table. But it just looks like the original Mac. Awesome. You can get them in that beigey colour or black. I've got the beige one because that's the way it came.
Okay.
And I love it.
That's how it was, yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'll do a proper camera shots and everything and review it, give some more details. It works and it looks awesome. And even Karen, my darling wife, went, "Oh wow, you can get me one of those," So.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it's great. It's great.
How funny. Yeah.
It wasn't cheap,
Well,
but yeah,
how much are they?
It was about $35 on eBay from South Korea. But it might actually be cheaper if you buy it from Amazon. It may be cheaper if you buy it from Amazon. Yeah. Just one of those things. Your video is working better again now.
Okay. Who knows why? Vagaries of internet.
That's right. So Apple Music's Carpool Karaoke. As we know, they've just... they're in the process of getting started, and they've just released their trailer, so I've got a link to that in the show notes, which will be out tonight. Anything more, Superstar, that you've got a comment about?
No, the only thing I wanted to mention that's a bit Australian based is another couple of converts to Apple Pay coming soon. And that's IMG, which is a pretty popular online only banking.
Yep.
Well, bank. IMG, I think everyone will have them. And Macquarie Bank. So both due to come online with Apple Pay shortly. And once again, a bit more pressure on the other three major banks to pick it up.
Yeah.
So I'm just still.
Well, I was wrapped because
if you're banking with someone.
Go on. Sorry.
Sorry, this is terrible. This delay. If you're banking with someone who isn't supporting Apple Pay, then let them know. Whinge at them.
Whinge or change.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I actually went out without my wallet a couple of weeks ago, and went, oh, damn! But I had my phone, so I just went pay, boom. So yeah, excellent. It all worked. Yeah, so another couple of real banks as opposed to three crappy ones. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I've got nothing else at the moment. But
all I can say is thank goodness for American Express as well.
Yeah, that's right. I'd just like to say thanks for those people that contacted, just wishing me well because they knew I was crook. So, but we're all back, as you can tell.
Nice. Glad you're feeling better.
Worse than ever, we're here. Couldn't feel any worse. Mate. Could not feel any worse at the moment, anyway. Yeah. No, excellent. Thank you.
Oh dear.
And don't forget, just in case it's too late for you to go down the garage and buy the roses, mate. Happy Valentine's Day for everyone.
Oh, geez, when's that?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Yeah, damn, it's tomorrow. Crap.
I remember. It's easy for me to remember. It's the same day as my sister's birthday.
Oh, fair enough. Oh dear.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
I'll be in trouble.
She'll just say, "Oh, how come you went out at 10 o'clock last night?" You can say, oh.
No, well, I've got all day, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So, everyone, thank you and
guys.
good luck.
Good night.